That's how they should all start.
Yeah.
Just sighing.
Just sighing and.
Huh?
No, everyone or whoever wants to see dragons on the board.
Oh
I gotta
shit!
see
Dragons.
this. No, keep this in.
No, keep it.
We're looking at dragons, guys.
Okay,
Alright.
wait. Before we start this episode, we're gonna go look at dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I pause it?
Yeah.
Oh God!
Bienvenidos a episode 15.
Fancy shipwrecks.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solo por Univision.
Good.
Manuel.
You know why I'm making this noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we have chapter 3 of a very special story. It's very near and dear to our hearts.
Streets of the Dead.
High School of the Dead, Lucy's story, part 3.
This is some people.
Some people would say, picking out a 14-year-old girl's writing? That's wrong. And we say, yeah, but we're going to do it anyway.
And I'd like to make a statement here. In every
Swear to
point.
God, if this becomes the lost episode again.
No. if I think every artist reaches a point in their career
It is.
where they just reach the height of their potential.
This is our magnum opus.
This is, I think this might be our magnum opus, our central work, if you may. People will look back and say, damn, this is the moment they did it right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
She's also from Indonesia, guys.
I'm narrating. Manuel's reprising his role as Lucy.
And I'll just be anyone else.
All right.
You can be that, Brandon.
We have Brandon as Brandon.
All right. Streets of the Dead, Z-Day, +2. Lucy. Well, it's her inner monologue.
Oh,
You
is this
wanna
whole,
read it?
is this whole chapter her and her monologue?
Okay. Wait. Fuck. Stupid.
Well, do you have to crack your knuckles to
My
really...
knuckles are supposed to crack dramatically. It didn't work out.
Oh my gosh, his back cracked too. Oh my
Shoulder
god.
cracked.
It won't stop.
Manuel's just breaking every bone in his body.
I'm scared for Manuel's health.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Any more bones, Manuel? Maybe some joints to rearrange?
I should put comically loud sound effects over that. Wilhelm scream.
My leg.
As I sneaked through them, I saw a gun store just across the street. I managed to hear Danny and Brandon talking about that game really loudly, and I wondered,
I did make it harder for us. I'm sorry.
Shut the hell up!
Professionalism.
I managed to sneak my way through as I opened the store door slowly to not alert them. I managed to enter quietly, and I jaw-dropped what I saw.
Cabrera going in for the secret ninja attack. We should be filming that.
Loads of gun equipment were on the walls. Tactical vest, night vision goggles and shit. Even grenades were there. I smiled as I took one of the tactical vests and put it on for protection. After that, I found a pair of fingerless gloves. I put them on as I began to take the guns down and put it on my death bag one by one. I then took some clips
death
and
bag?
placed it inside the tactical vest pockets. After that, I clipped at least 3 grenades and 1 flashbang on my belt and putting the rest of them bombs inside the bag. Soon I spotted my most favorite thing in the world, a custom-made 50 caliber sniper
Caliber.
rifle
Caliber.
equipped with a bipod and armor-piercing bullets. I smiled
That's some
once
proper
more
armor.
as I strapped it to my back and loaded it.
I'd like to point out that she loaded this after it was strapped onto her back.
I then took some clips and put them on my bag. I saw on the counter corner a Glock sitting next to a dead man with a bullet hole on his head
On his head.
and a large hole behind his back indicating suicide.
Whoa, stop.
I almost
No.
vomit as I
Oh,
saw
keep
his
going.
brain parts were on the wall with blood gushing down. With the look of it, he must have recently killed himself.
Thought Lucy killed people before.
As I closed his eyes, I took the Glock and I strapped it to my left leg and took some clips and put it inside my bag. I then was almost prepared to leave when I put the sniper and turned it to my back. I then took out my 5.7, loaded it with a silencer, and finally I walked down outside the store. I almost left when I saw in the window was some C4. What?
You know.
Just right on the window.
So this guy killed himself, but he was armed to the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I smiled once more as I put it inside my bag. Maybe it was like a zombie that made it look like suicide.
That is a very clever zombie.
It's a ruse.
As I finished preparing, I looked to see the horde was gone. I was kind of disappointed at this, but I shrugged it off as I kept on moving. Soon it started raining. I always loved the rain. As I moved on, I heard a screaming as I saw a woman running away from them.
A singular, multiple woman.
She was wearing a standard doctor's coat with a yellow shirt inside, black skirt, and sneakers. She also had pink hair and purple eyes.
What? No.
Eyes.
She didn't. Oh, which character is this from the show?
The doctor. The nurse.
But she didn't have pink hair. She was blonde.
Doctor. Yeah, not in this story.
As I saw she was corner, I quickly rushed in and shot them. I gonna admit it was kinda hard shooting at the rain, but I managed to clear them off. As I turned around, I saw the woman curled up into a ball and was crying. I knelt down next to her and said,
"Hello there."
She practically jumped as she saw me. She looked behind. What? Did she like not hear the gunshots? Did she like not didn't notice someone else was there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there through the gunfire.
She looked behind me to see them was lying on the ground with blood splattered around. She let out a sigh of relief as she said,
Thank God you kill those things.
"Yeah, well, you're welcome. What's your name? I'm Lucy Greiver."
I'd like to point out that there's a lot of exclamation points following this, so I'm sorry.
Hello there. I'm Yuki. Nice to meet you.
You know Igor Raptor when he makes this face like, yeah, well, you're welcome. What's your name?
We got to put that face in there. Well, yep.
Oh, Lucy.
I'm Lucy Greiver.
That's beautiful.
I think he took that from Men in Black.
Oh, from the
farmer
from the guy,
dude.
yeah.
Tony Shalhoub.
How did you remember that?
Me?
No, you. How did you remember his
yeah,
name?
good question.
Because he's Monk, dude.
Oh.
Huh.
Whoa. All right. So continue with the. Yeah.
As she gave her hand to me, I smiled as I shook it, but stopped when I heard some groaning. I turned around to see some of them was heading our way. No time for nice greetings. We gotta move,
Okay.
she said as we started running. As we were running, I spotted another horde in front of us. I groaned as we turned around and head into an alleyway. In the alleyway, I saw some of them, but I quickly shot 4 times as I pierced them through them. Pow, pow, pow. The blood splattered around as I smiled and giggled a bit, causing Yuki to be a bit scared.
Apple pie ice cream?
Is it the apple pie?
Or wait. As we head out the alley, we turned around to see another horde. I turned around to see another horde behind us.
Redundancy. Quite redundant.
Fuck, was all I said before Yuki grabbed my arm and said,
May I borrow that?
I wonder what she meant, but I nodded a yes. And then
I nodded a no.
she then took one of my grenade, pulled the lock, and threw it as she said,
Fire in the hole!
With that, I heard a massive explosion sound. I closed my eyes as I opened it again slowly and saw guts. Organs were around. The other horde must have heard it because I heard groaning some more. Yuki quickly took my hand and dashed off of the clear path. As I saw another of them, I saw Yuki took out a scalpel from her pockets as she said,
Oh shit, this is basically me.
Hey, it's you.
It's
Is this
me.
you? Is this you in the
such
zombie
good
apocalypse?
ice cream.
How did you know?
Bullshit.
Apple pie ice cream is the best ice cream.
yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Apple pie ice cream is in fact the best ice cream. Alright. Enough of running. I'm gonna kill them.
As she sliced one of them on the neck as it fell down, she then sat on top of it and rapidly stabbed it on the head as blood gushed out. She looked up to see one of them about to grab her, but she quickly moved back and rushed back in and stabbed it on the eyes. She turned the scalpel, pulled it out, and again rapidly stabbed it on the head as it fell down. She then proceeded to look at me and shouted,
You got gun! Shot them, idiot!
as I nodded, being a bit scared as I shot my 5.7 rapidly. One of the bullet hit them in the head as I yelled, Boom! Headshot! Another
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Really happened.
Another bullet hit several of them as they tumbled down. I then noticed the horde behind us was catching up. I then shouted, Yuki, we gotta move! As she nodded and started running towards an alleyway. We ran.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to point out that the life of a fancy sheep reader is a very tough one, and the job is one that requires a lot of mental exercise and a lot of mental upkeep with apple pie ice cream.
Oh, that's really good.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to mention we're all in the same room at the moment.
Yeah, we're all in the same room right now, and we're some of us are eating apple pie ice cream.
The two of us.
Two of us.
Do you say who?
Brandon and Kelly right now.
Tell them my address and full name and social.
Name and address withheld.
We ran some more and finally saw a building with the door open. We rushed in as I crashed the door open and Yuki closed it and locked it. After that, you fucked up, Danny.
Oh, put away your weapon, idiot.
We barricaded and finally sat on the floor,
That's it. You
Shit,
can't run with
that was crazy, huh?
said Yuki with
Oh,
gasping
dude, we
in the
got a part
middle.
two?
Oh wait, there's gasping in the middle. Alright, wait, I'm gonna redo this.
Shit, that was crazy, huh?
Said Yuki
Right.
with gasping in the middle. I nodded as I took up and searched for a safe room. After searching for an hour, I finally found a safe room.
Oh my god, end of level, Left 4 Dead.
I let Yuki entered first as she straight jumped onto the bed and fell asleep. I smiled and giggled.
I bet the audio
As-
spiked right there.
as her sleeping face as I unloaded my equipment, set it on the floor, and final crashed on the couch.
Wait, quick thing. I'm gonna look up exactly who it is, cause I think she mixed up two characters. Let's check this out right quick. Wow, wait,
Who
what?
do gymnasts think they are?
But not videos. No.
Ema gaze.
Was it that random girl that's on the bus? I think she meant this one.
Maybe she mixed the two.
I think she... Did she? I'm genuinely confused, but I'm gonna read as if I were this one. I'm talking about the blonde one.
Okay, Kelly, your
too
time
good.
to shine.
Oh!
How do I change the mini map? So it's zoomed out.
Select, I think.
We're educating Danny on how to play
You can't
Monster
educate
Hunter
yourself.
9.
Streets of the Dead, Part 2, Z-Day, +3, Lucy.
It looks like a DNA spiral, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Tasty one.
I was awoken to the
Potpourri.
sound of birds chirping. As I opened my eyes, I saw Yuki scavenging
Can I see
through
this?
my bag. What are you doing? I asked as I rubbed my eyes. She quickly stood up and said,
Why is there lots of stuff in your bag?
Duh, it's a bag, I replied.
Ha ha ha!
Kelly, please.
What?
It's just here.
Kelly's still eating the ice cream, so that's what you're hearing, folks.
No, I'm not.
Now he is not
gonna
eating
get
the
more
ice
ice
cream
cream.
now.
Stop narrating my life.
She then
He's walking over to the kitchen.
Sexily.
She then proceeds to pick up the bag, turn it upside down. Loads of gun equipment came out as I jaw dropped, trying to go with the flow. Oh shit, I didn't know that worked. I lied. She frowned and said,
Don't lie to me. This bag, it's inhuman, is it?
I grumbled as I explained to her what was the bag about. I was about to say who gave it to me, but stopped when I spotted a lollipop between the stash. I quickly pounced on it, unwrapped it, and sucked it real good.
What? Is flour supposed to go in the fridge?
What?
Your flour's in the fridge.
I know my flour's in the fridge.
Flour can go in the fridge.
It's a saucy innuendo.
Yeah.
I literally thought you put my roses in the fridge. I was scared there for a sec. We're at my house, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so where were we?
Kelly.
Yeah, what's up?
Apparently Lucy has a sweet tooth.
Does she?
Yeah, she likes to suck that lollipop.
Sweet.
What? Right.
Well, seen this go down.
Oh.
We're having a grand old time here, really.
Let me repeat that for everyone who has already
How are you
forgotten the
feeling?
line.
I'm trying to do L sits and it really hurts.
Yeah, don't do that, man. Just sit in the big comfy chair.
I quickly pounced on it, unwrapped it, and sucked it real good.
I can't see that.
Just.
Sucked it real good.
I said as I was drowned in pleasure.
Oh.
Yuki must have noticed this as she sighed and repacked my guns.
This lollipop's better than sex.
It's splitting now, by the way.
and repacked my guns
It's like
into
a
the
gummy
bag.
candy.
It stands
Oh.
up.
Okay, wait, is that me?
No.
Yeah, right? Okay, yeah. So, anyways. Anyway, that was not awkward as hell or anything. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that you fucking sucked that lollipop like we're no fucking tomorrow. How the hell do we get out of here?
I got some friends on the police station on the other side of town. Yuki frowned once more as she stood up and said,
Let's get going. I don't have anything to read.
I nodded as I put on my tactical vest, loaded some equipment, loaded my magnum, sniper, and my 5.7. Yuki stared at me and said,
How old were you again?
18, I think, as I continued to suck my lollipop.
Oh.
She nodded and said,
I can't do this.
wait, hold up. I can.
I can't work in this
Oh.
environment.
Delicious.
Trying to wash dishes.
I gave my bag and said,
Oh wait, no, I think no. I have a line there.
Out.
She nodded and said, "Can I have at least my own protection?"
I gave my bag and said, knock
Practice
yourself
safe
out.
lollipopping.
She searched
wait.
through my bag for about 2 minutes until she pulled out a heckler and cock.
You know, if I pronounced it how she spelled it there, and I said what I said right now, that'd be really weird. Practice safe lollipopping.
PSG 1.
Oh, I can't, that's the first time I ever did it.
Okay, wait, hold up. I need. Holy shit! I didn't know I had that! I shouted as I dropped my lolly and took the gun.
Lolly.
I noticed there
Get down,
was
little
a.
girl.
I noticed there was a ribbon tied to the scope with a card.
Oh, it
I
was a little
took
girl.
the ribbon away and opened the card as I showed this. Happy birthday, Lucy. Here's a present from me. Hope you like it. Happy 14 years old of age. Beyond. Oh right, he gave this to me, I said as I blushed a bit. As I handed back the PSG-1 to Yuki, she instantly loaded it and pulled out a glasses from her pocket and said,
Let's go.
as she put them on. I nodded and picked up my lolly again and sucked it. I heard Yuki gagged, but I ignored her.
Oh god, that's
God, I can't. This is fucking disgusting.
part 3.
You just leave this here, Brawza, for people to trip on it? This isn't your house.
You're a piece of
Look,
shit.
this is also yours.
What's up? Oh, Streets of the Dead, part 3, Z-Day +3.
That's not
Oh,
Yes, it is.
sweet!
This is yours.
Lucy and Yuki waited at the door before kicking it open. They scanned the area. It was clear as Lucy groaned. Just then, she spotted some of them in a distance. She quickly lay on the floor, set up the bipod, and took them out.
Oh, thank the gods! I finally killed something!
Oh my god. She shouted as Yuki and Lucy proceeded to move on. Just then, they heard some groaning behind them.
Wait.
They turned around to see a couple of them
No. Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
heading towards their way.
Shit! This is your fault, Lucy! I didn't know there was something behind us!
Wow, that's exactly how it's written.
What is that movement you made?
Lucy grumbled as she set her sniper behind and took out her 5.7.
Here.
She was about to take clear of them. She
My
was about to
potpourri
shoot.
fingers.
Potpourri finger.
Potpourri
oh my
finger.
god.
Potpourri. Oh.
I wish I could. You should take a picture of this and make it the background for the video.
No, that's you.
Potpourri.
Yeah,
finger.
no,
Oh, is
I
it?
haven't even read it yet.
I know.
She was about to shoot when Yuki grabbed her hand and said,
We gotta move and save ammo!
"We're method actors here at Fancy Sheep."
We're literally running.
Lucidado.
I need more potpourri fingers. Do you have any more potpourri fingers?
Anyways.
I'm sorry, I don't have any more potpourri.
Lucy
fingers.
nodded while grumbling as they ran through the streets. As they were running, oh, that feels nice. As they were running, they spotted a flaming bus was heading towards them.
Frick.
Shouted Lucy before she and Yuki jumped in a different direction.
God damn.
Streets of the Dead Part 4, Z-Day +3, Lucy.
I opened my eyes as I coughed down. I saw the flaming bus blocked my way to reach Yuki. Yuki, I shouted.
Snapchat that to
At
somebody.
first, there was
Oh,
no
that's your background
response,
for the
but I
video.
heard some coughing from the other side.
Well,
Lucy! Where are you?
She
please check the
responded
audio,
back.
just out of curiosity. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Holy shit.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about
Don't worry about it.
We'll put it into 2 parts.
Don't return it.
it. What? No, not the length. The fucking audio
Do
spike
you want
that
me to turn it
happened.
down?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Should we break this into 2 parts?
No.
No, it's 22 minutes. It's long enough for one episode.
And where are we? Yeah. I'm on the other side, I shouted
Yeah,
back
the
as I
other side.
coughed once more. We should depart ways for now. See you soon, said Yuki.
Oh.
What?
We should depart ways for now. See you soon.
Said Yuki before the
Wow.
silence.
I'm glad I don't have to read for her anymore.
No, thank god.
I frowned as I was once again alone. I stared at it raining and then I heard some groans behind me.
I know it's like you're not even trying to
I
read.
saw some of them heading towards me. I grinned as I aimed my gun at one of them and shot it on the head.
Potpourri nipples.
The bullet must have pierced through the brain because I saw loads of blood
Okay, no
squirt out.
potpourri.
As I saw it tumbled,
I'm sorry, we're laughing at Brandon modeling potpourri for us.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito as the potpourri god.
Potpourri king.
Potpourri,
Potpourri princess.
potpourri
He's
princess.
Phil.
If I
That sounds
potpourri
like
penis.
like a
Peanut-pourri?
duck.
Thank you.
it does look like a duck's penis.
It's gonna shoot out at 500 miles an hour.
As I saw it tumbled, the other infected kept walking but tumbled down. I grinned once more as I shot all of them
the devil
point
ones.
blank. The last groaned before I put my gun in its head and pulled the trigger.
Potpourri devil.
Blood squirted out as some of it splashed on my face. I grinned once more before licking some of it off my face before moving once again. She licked some zombie blood off of her. So
Well, Lucy's
What?
infected, idiot.
Huh?
I founded a bus stand
back.
as I sat there for a while, catching my breath. I then take my bag off and pulled a map that Tyler gave me while we're back at the house. I then took out a marker out of my bag and began scribbling at the map. I pinpoint my position at the bus stand all the way to the police station. It was a 3-day walk trip. How big is this place?
It's a whole fucking city, isn't it?
So it doesn't take you 3 days to walk across the city.
Man.
Frick. I muttered, but stopped when there was a stop sign on the way to the police station. I then marked it there, drew a circle.
Creepy. Oh god, that felt so invasive. I don't know why.
For anyone that's wondering exactly what just happened,
Or not.
Kelly just kind of stroked the side of my elbow very lightly and said, "Sorry." It's really weird. Try it out with all your friends.
Well, let's try it. You're my friend.
See, it's really weird, right? It makes you feel strangely vulnerable.
I then walked it there, drew a circle
Why'd
on
you do
it
it again?
as I wrote alt near it to indicate it might be my alternate route to find stuff along the way. As I stood up and put the map and marker in my bag, I heard some motorcycle engines from a distance. Shit, the hell is that? I said to myself as I detached the scope of my sniper and looked through to find at least 6 people on motorcycles heading towards my way while holding chains, bats, and some knives.
Just some.
6 people.
Damn, I thought as I started to run. As expected, the bikes caught up to me as the 2 bikes with chains threw the chains to me. I quickly ducked as the chains missed me. I heard them growl as I started running again. I saw a biker picked up the chains again and began spinning it wildly. As I ran, I saw an alleyway. As I hurried for it, I felt a pair of chains hit me on the back as I fell down. I growled in pain before the bikers got out of their bike and began to tie me up. They put me on the counter as I whimpered a bit. I saw some of them drooling with one of them spoke up and said,
Hey guys, I think we caught ourselves here a big fish in a small pond. Let's have some fun.
as they started tearing up my stockings. I cried a bit,
Jesus Christ!
but stopped when I heard some shots. I saw each of the biker fell down one by one. The one who was currently tearing away my stockings was shot in the head as I felt loads of
That ain't
blood splashed
consequence
on my
me.
face and bit on the pieces of the brain and a bit of the pieces of the brain went to my face.
So the bullet stopped the guy's head.
I managed to untie myself as I stood up. I looked up to see some kind of flashing from a roof. I detached my scope and looked through to see Yuki lying down with her PSG-1 with her. I quickly noticed that she was the one who saved me. I quickly used hand language indicating a thank you. She nodded as she
language?
stood up
Thumbs up?
and ran rooftop to rooftop. I smiled at her but quickly frowned at my stockings. My private part was for sure showing around.
Her legs?
Yes. Yes, her legs.
Her uvula.
Oh, you mean
Her uvula.
her vagina?
Kelly, we can't say that word. The police are gonna get us.
Woo!
Get out of there!
Woo! No!
I ignored this as this isn't going to stop me from reach my destination. Hopefully if I reach to Takashi like this, I might have some fun with him. As I smiled to myself as I picked my bag up along with my equipment and kept on moving.
Girls are weird.
I might get to frick frack with Takashi.
Is the next chapter like actually lewd?
I hope so.
Are any of these chapters like actually lewd?
It's rated M after
Fiction
all.
M.
So.
Let's
I mean, she almost got raped.
This one's longer than the other one.
oh god, and there's a lot more dialogue.
First day of school.
Should
That's all I saw.
we do it or
I have to go soon.
yeah?
Yeah, me too.
So,
Maybe. Oh shit, 30 minutes. So that was part 3 of the Lucy Driver story.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
girls are icky.
Ew, they have cooties.
Did you see what she wrote there? That was weird.
we're gonna
She's 14.
finish
Why's
this.
she writing about that kind of shit?
This ain't gonna end.
What's happening to America?
Nyeh.
Polynesia, wherever she's from.
The
Indone-
children,
Where's she from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
the youth, man.
The youth are in trouble.
Youth in revolt.
That's a pretty bad movie.
Be
Was
sh-
it? I never watched it.
if you want to hear more Lucy Gravett, be sure to spread it all over everything.
Like, subscribe, comment on our videos, talk to us. We like that sometimes.
Tell your friends. Tell your enemies.
Tell anyone, damn it. We know.
If you see Brandon on the streets, yell out to him.
Leave me alone.
Conspiracy theorists.
I've had enough people
Government
come up-
planted fakes. No.
People coming up to you saying, "What?
People
Are you
just come-
Jesus?"
That happens a lot.
Are you Lucy Gravett?